Oh man, what a struggle today was. I just couldn't get going today at all. For some reason, I was mentally just lethargic. Just couldn't get going today. It took me a very, very long time to get through this workout, which wasn't all that much volume. I just had to kind of push myself mentally to kind of get through it. Slept well, all that stuff. Ate well. Just once in a blue moon, I have one of these days where I just feel like I'm running uphill, like everything's feeling heavy, everything's feeling sluggish, everything's feeling slow. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you can kind of go crazy trying to work out why that is. The only thing I've changed recently is added these pull-ups and chin-ups. Could you allocate the blame to them? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm going to a night shift tonight. Usually on days like this, I kind of am flat a little bit, but today was just a drag, man. It was just a drag. It took me a very long time to get through this workout. I ended up just doing, as you see here, chin-ups, front squats, and back squats, and just hard going. I don't know. We all have these days, once upon a time, or a few times, I guess in a month for some of you guys, or even me sometimes. It just depends. For me, the shift work plays a lot on me. I wish I had like a normal sleeping schedule, so I could kind of have some sort of routine. I'm always kind of adapting. I'm always kind of changing. I'm always training at different times of the day. It's always kind of like just this random thing. So it's very hard to kind of stay consistent, which once again, I've said this a million times on this channel already, which is why Squat Every Day is the only program I can excel in, because there's so many different variables. I need something that I can control, my own training variables. Today, I ended up doing 5 sets of 10 with 60 kilos again with front squats. That was just a drag. I ended up doing then 100, 120, 140 singles. Then I did 160 back squat for a set of 5. That was slow. Just the definition of unpoppy, really. Just not feeling it for whatever reason. We all have these days. I think it's important to acknowledge these days. I've said this in the past. Like without these days, there's no contrast. You need the bad days as well to understand how good the good days are. But I think it's also healthy to kind of appreciate that, even on these bad days, there's a lot of good going on, right? You're healthy, I'm healthy. I'm just feeling blessed that I don't have the hip pain. The hip pain's gone. Imagine I had that like this and I was dealing with hip pain. That's an extra shitty day. You have to be grateful. A lot of the times when you have like a good week, like for instance, recently I hit that 205. I think it's human nature to want more of that. You want more of that. You often see these billionaires, they got so much money, yet they're making moves to make more billions of dollars. It's like, how much money do you need? I think it's important to kind of understand that it's not about the actual money. It's just about the competitive drive. It's about wanting to improve. It's about that potential. You always kind of want more and more and more, not because you want more of it, you just want the progress. And so it's often like, every time you hit like a PR, just understand in the next week or two, you're going to have like a really, like a lull. You're going to have a down period just because you can't hit another PR. Maybe you can. Maybe you hit 3 PRs in a row, but then eventually you're not going to be able to hit a PR. You're going to have to go back kind of to square one. And so maybe that's what I'm feeling right now. Like, I hit the 205 and now I kind of have to build again, kind of wash some of that fatigue off and get through these damn nights this week. And then maybe there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel after this week. And then I can maybe, have another run up for another good session. So when you have a good workout and then the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days are going to be just punch at the clock type of workouts, it's human nature to be like, oh God, this is just, let's just get through this. I said this in the past. I don't know where I read this, but maybe one of you guys told me. I don't know where I came across this. It was something along the lines of masters find joy in boring work, or something along those lines. So if you want to become a master at something, basically, you're going to have to do a lot of it. You're going to have to do a lot of this, whatever the task is. It's going to be boring, man. There's only so much reps you can do with excitement before you kind of like, man, I've seen all of this before. I know all of this. So there's nothing new. So you just kind of need to understand that a lot of this stuff is going to be boring. I've said it in the past as well. It's the boring stuff that works, man. You just, day in, day out, day in, day out. Another set of 5, another set of 10, another set of 20, another set of 5, another single, another double. Just day in, day out, day in, day out. And then fast forward 10 or 15 years, you might be good. This is the price we pay, man. This is the price we pay to be good at something. This shit doesn't come easy, man. This shit is boring. So just think to yourself, man, success is boring. It's the people that kind of find joy in that boring work, they're going to come out on top. I can't, man, how many times I heard Kobe Bryant, Jordan talk about boring, practices where you're just kind of going through the motions. You just have to do it, man. You just have to put in that work. And that's kind of the session I had today. It didn't feel poppy, didn't feel excited, didn't have it in me. And yet I went through the whole freaking workout just like I was going to, like I did feel good, like it's just one of those sessions. I think it's important to make these videos to tell you exactly what I feel, because I know a lot of you guys out there also feel shit sometimes. And I know we've discussed this on the comments. Check this out. So I misloaded the bar. That's how mentally in tune I was. So I misloaded the bar. I didn't put another 20 on there. It's supposed to be 180. Then I grab a 10 and I put a 10 instead of the 20. Then I'm like, man, what am I doing, man? It's a freaking 20 to 20. So I put a 20 on. So it's just a sign that I'm just not there mentally. I just want to get over and get it done. This defines this workout. I just didn't have it in me mentally. I didn't want to be there, but I did it anyway. And obviously the rep went shit, whatever, went slow. But that's a really good indicator that it's not your day today. It's just, come on, man, you're misloading the bar. That's how much you're thinking about what you're doing, that you're misloading the bar. I'm bored, but I'm doing it. And that's basically it. There's nothing else to it. So this 180 felt shit, felt slow. It probably was going to look the same. It was alright, I guess. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got today. A boring session, but I got through it. Alright, guys. Peace out. Catch you next one.